hard-earned point in the end?
Yeah, it was definitely. I thought the players were absolutely brilliant. They gave me absolutely everything. So we asked of them every single day, every game, and we saw that today. Even the subs that came on gave us new energy, and had to be disciplined, and they were that.
You had to soak up a lot of pressure at times as well, but chances you gave away were few and far between.
And that's the thing, it's one of them that we have to try and control the ball when we don't actually have it. And if they're putting balls into the box and we've got three big centre halves, then you're happy to deal with that as long as we're locked on in the middle. So, yeah, listen, I'm one of those managers. I don't really care about possession at this moment in time where we are. Like you said, as long as the pressure's controlled in terms of we can deal with it, and then the flip side of that, can we punish them going the other way? And we had a few opportunities as well. No, I was rubbing my eyes because that decision's up there. The problem for me is that one, it's given so quickly after clearly he wins the ball, and the other thing is if you're not in the top flight and you don't have VAR, that's going down as a penalty kick right at the end of the game. That's going to cost the team a hard-earned point. So yes, we're delighted that we do have VAR up here, but I think that's something that Willie needs to look at, because I didn't think the performance overall from Lloyd today was up to the top level.
Four draws on the spin there. Do you feel that elusive win is coming?
I wouldn't mind a win, by the way. Hell, man, keep drawing games. I'm getting abuse from people when I go to the gym. It'd be even worse tomorrow, actually, because I go to the gym in Edinburgh. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind a win, would I? But listen, it's our second clean sheet of the season. We're heading in the right direction. Obviously, we're making ourselves more difficult to beat. But like you said, that elusive win, hopefully it will come. Everyone keeps telling me it's definitely going to come, but we're running out of games, aren't we?
I feel like you mentioned clean sheet. I think that's first in 26 games. Just how important is that, just for the guys as well?
You're a man with great knowledge today, aren't you?
No,
No, it was. Listen, the boys have been defending actually really, really well in games as well, but obviously we have been conceding, which has been a disappointing thing. But yeah, today, listen, to get a clean sheet, to get a draw as well out of the game, obviously sends us in the right direction in terms of chasing Kilmarnock. But no, I couldn't be prouder of the players, as I said, because it's not just the goalkeeper and the back three that earn that clean sheet; it's absolutely everybody.
Is the next step just that little bit more composure? And I know it's so difficult,
Yeah.
but you've got that 2-1 at the start of the second half, and just if you get that right, you're in.
I know.
Just little things like that.
Yeah, I spoke to Mac about that down there. That's why he's a holding midfielder, and that's why I was a holding midfielder, because I'd have made the same mistake. But like you said, those opportunities, few and far between when you are playing at the top level, especially against a really good team like Hibs. But yeah, we have to take more advantage of that. At least get a shot away and then make the goalkeeper pull off a save. So, like I said, that's probably the next bit of it. We speak about that a lot in terms of going forward. I think that's the first game that I've been manager of that we actually haven't scored in the game. But yeah, listen, we have to be more ruthless in the final third when the opportunities do come up.
To make 5 changes as well and still kind of have that performance, it shows that the depth is there as well as you are grinding out results, so the talent's there as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Brian was saying to me from the BBC about making the 5 changes, but ultimately all these players are in the same tactical meetings, all these players are doing the same training. So for me as a manager, I'm failing if I can't make changes, because everybody should be on the same, kind of hymn sheet, so to speak. So yeah, we made the 5 changes. Was I worried that it would come in and make us a bit disjointed? No. Because ultimately me and my staff have to make sure that every player is prepared at every time, because someone could wake up in the morning and be ill. So it's not about just working with the 11 boys at the start, it's about working with the whole squad, and like I said, these boys are all taking it on board.
Strange you're up against your old teammate today?
Yeah, it was. I actually obviously went through before the game to sit down with Dave, and it just felt like we were back in the dressing room. Only my knees felt a little bit better because I've not played football for a few years. He still had the same haircut actually, but yeah, listen, it was really, really strange. Like I said before the game, and then obviously on the sidelines with him as well. But yeah, listen, I'll go and see him quickly after, because the boys all want to get up the road. But no, I will go and see him, and actually spoke to Dave last night as well, which is strange. Obviously pre-match, and we're kind of talking about normal things, the family and everything else. And I'm thinking, going to battle tomorrow with you, we'll probably be arguing on the sidelines. But nah, listen, it was also nice on the other side of it, to see that my former captain's leading the club that I played for, and obviously I do support. So nah, it was good.
A yellow card for you at Easter Road as well, just like old times.
Oh, nice. First yellow card as a manager, though. Got to be proud of that, haven't I? And the yellow card comes because I actually can't remember what decision it was. There were so many that were off. I think it's Stevie May goes into a shoulder barge in the centre of the park, and it's given as a foul. And at that point, I'm just like, come on, do me a favour. And I threw my bottle down. I deserved the booking, but full official grassed me up. Awesome. Right. Have a great weekend, guys.
Cheers.
Take care.